In the howling canyons of the Galehorn Mountains, where the wind gnawed at bone and iron alike, lived Raijin, the Stormrider. He wasn't born of flesh and blood, not quite. Raijin was forged in the crucible of a lightning strike, a whirlwind child of sky and tempest. His skin, like polished granite, bore the intricate tattoo of a storm cloud, a whisper of his birth etched by raw celestial power. He dwelt in a cavern carved by thunder, overlooking a valley where clouds grazed the slopes like sheep. With hair like a crackling mane and eyes that mirrored the first flash of dawn, Raijin was a creature of solitude and fury. He danced with the lightning, his laughter echoing in the valleys as he rode the back of thunderbolts. He wrestled with the wind, twisting its fury into intricate knots, then releasing it with a sigh that shook the mountains. But the mountains of Galehorn had grown sullen. The winds, once his playful companions, moaned of a creeping darkness, an unnatural chill that choked the land. Strange shadows slunk between the peaks, and the once vibrant sky bled a sickly yellow. Fear, a scent Raijin had never known, crept into his nostrils. The whispers spoke of a creature born of shadows, a nightmare given form. The Devourer, they called it. It feasted on light, on warmth, on hope, leaving behind a wasteland of cold despair. Raijin, the child of storm and sun, could not abide. He would face this devourer, this eater of worlds, even if it meant dancing with oblivion itself. He carved a blade from the teeth of lightning, its edge humming with power. He wove a cloak from the storm's breath, woven with threads of rain and moonlight. With a roar that split the heavens, Raijin leaped from his cavern, a living thunderbolt hurtling towards the Devourer's nest. The darkness swirled, a ravenous maw against the bleeding sky. The Devourer emerged, a monstrosity of teeth and claws, its eyes twin pits of cold hunger. Raijin laughed, a challenge in the face of despair. He weaved through the Devourer's shadow tendrils, his blade a spark against the darkness. His cloak pulsed with light, a beacon in the suffocating gloom. They clashed, storm against shadow, a battle that shook the very foundation of the mountains. The clash of thunder met the shriek of tormented souls, the wind howling a dirge for those already consumed. Raijin fought with the fury of 1,000 storms, its hunger seemingly endless. Raijin's light, though fierce, flickered against its consuming shadow. He felt his strength fade, his laughter turning into a ragged gasp. His storm child fire burning low threatened to extinguish. With a final desperate lunge, fueled by the embers of his spirit, Raijin plunged his blade into the Devourer's heart. A shriek that tore at the fabric of reality ripped through the air. The darkness convulsed, then imploded, collapsing in on itself like a dying star. Light, tentative at first, then blindingly bright, flooded back into the world. The wind, released from the Devourer's grip, sang a song of freedom. Raijin, spent but victorious, slumped to the ground, his storm-forged body cracked and smoking. He gazed at the sky, now a boundless blue canvas, tears of pure joy mingling with the rain washing over his face. He had danced with the darkness, and though he bore the scars, the storm still rugged within him. Raijin, the Stormrider, would always stand sentinel, a beacon of defiance against the shadows, forever etched in the legend of the Galehorn Mountains.